Catholic insiders are accused of financial greed and waste. Others are said to be blocking Pope Francis from making reforms. Two people are accused of leaking the evidence. Barry Peterson is in London with all the details of this Vatican intrigue. Barry, fascinated by the story. Good morning.
Good morning, Nora. Well, the center of the controversy is the most explosive of two books due out later this week. CBS News obtained a copy this morning where author Gianluigi Nuzzi says, quote, "This is a true battle between good and evil." The book is titled Merchants in the Temple, where Nuzzi says the Pope's men are lined up on one side, while on the other are his enemies, the defenders of the status quo, adverse to any and all change. That change was started shortly after Pope Francis was elected. He set up a special commission to examine the Vatican's finances. The books claim the commission found numerous shortcomings and areas where there was virtually no accounting for how money was spent. Nuzzi talks about how even the most sacred rituals are allegedly tainted by money, like the procedures for beatification and canonization, a marketplace in which millions of dollars change hands. The Vatican's response to the books has been twofold. First, a statement attacking them as the fruit of a grave betrayal of the Pope's trust. And it arrested two people who were on the commission, one a priest and the other a woman who is a public relations expert. They are accused of leaking the information on the commission, including actual recordings of the Pope at private meetings. Candida Moss is professor of theology at the University of Notre Dame.
The fact that these arrests have come so close to the release of the books sort of indicates that we should see Francis as very much in line with everyone else in the church. But the actual revelations themselves only promote him as someone who has been trying to change the atmosphere and culture at the Vatican.
The second book, called Avarice, details a lavish lifestyle, like a $26,000 helicopter ride for the Vatican's then Secretary of State, later fired by the Pope, whose efforts at reform may be helped by these revelations.
There must be a cleanup of Vatican finances. So in a way, Pope Francis comes out looking really good.
There are other allegations, one earth-shaking, that the alleged corruption at the Vatican was one of the main reasons Pope Benedict resigned. The other sad, about Peter's pence, $400,000 sent in by churches to help the poor. It allegedly went instead to pay for Vatican Department office expenses. Charlie?
Thanks, Barry. Fascinating stuff.